Hey everyone, it's Eric here from Lapix. Got another video for you guys today. It's a beautiful Friday morning. It's very hot outside. Man, makes you sweat. I made some coffee. I have made coffee and tea this morning, and I have a water there. So I'm all ready to go. But I want to show you guys this because this is what we're gonna be starting. Man, phone's even ringing before we open. What a good old day. So I have something here that kind of brings me back, or depends on how you look at it. It's still part of the present here. And this is actually a CD that we're trying to get data off of. More specifically, it's a DVD-R. And this is a disc that, if some people weren't aware of, maybe some people aren't actually aware of, that you can actually use these as like a burnable disc. Back in my time, people used to write and make mixtapes and CDs and all this other great stuff, great content on the drive. And now we got USBs and cloud data and all those other things. So back in the day, that was a thing, and a lot of people would use this would basically be your type of USB. So there's discs that are DVD-Rs, and there's some DVD-RW, which you can more just rewrite to the disc there. So they are good for what they were when they came out. They're obviously better than using like floppy disks at the time, and now we're obviously with more USBs and cloud storage, so that's definitely a lot better than this. And the reason why this didn't do as well, or isn't as good with technology, and we still need to go further on it, is because of this problem. So we have this DVD here, and there's like a bunch of scratches and everything on it, and now you can't read it. So when I plug it in, like you can connect via USB, you can still get those ones. They're pretty cheap. So you'll see a lot of motherboards, and some even manufacturers, they'll actually provide like a DVD or like a CD for you to install drivers, which most custom builds won't have it anyway. I don't know. I know like MSI, they actually provide like a USB for it. That's usually more of a better way for it, especially how cheap you can get anything. Let's see. So I'd plug this in. Back to the main subject. Let me show you guys. So you plug it in over here. Let me go to my screen capture. And we do see that there is a DVD-RW drive. This is just a drive itself, and the disc inside is a DVD-R. We can see that this is almost completely full. There's about 724 megs free. So when we double click it, there's nothing here. And there is just a problem with it actually reading. So let's go under the microscope and see what's going on, because it looks like there may be some scratches there and stuff. So let's just take a look at it real quick. So we can look at it pretty carefully, and we see a lot of scratches all over the disc. And it looks like it's been a lot of wear and tear. You can see some deeper scratches than others, right? Man, look at that one. Yeah, that's a bit there. So we did try a bunch of things to see if we can at least do like a cleaning of it, to see if we can read a little bit better. Try that little cleaner that you can put for CDs, DVD cleaners, and you put it through a little spindle and you can spin it. We tried that. We tried lots of other different remedies on it. We see what we can do really to fix it and clean it. We tried softwares, we tried cleaning it, we tried lots of other things on there, but we did find one solution that does work, and we're going to show you that very shortly. And it's the same type of tool and work that we have to use for our head replacements and mechanical hard drive failures, as well as some SSDs as well. And we have to use that tool to actually help, and it actually does read, and we can get the data from it. I'm going to show you guys here. Okay, so we power on the device. This is good. We can actually see the disk information. We can see it's a 4 GB disk, but we're still having problems reading the data from there. So we need to work with it for a little bit, and then what we want to do is we don't really want to rely on this disk, so we want to create an image of it, and we're going to be imaging it. It looks to be good. It's been going pretty quickly. Now we need to see if we can actually read the data from it. And we can see that there are a lot of documents here, a lot of different stuff. We can see PDFs, documents, pictures, lots of other things, which is really good. And it's showing the size there. The bottom is calculating. And we get about 3.7 gigs, which is exactly what we saw in File Explorer. And that looks to be really good. And we're able to actually open up some stuff, and we can actually see metadata, and we can actually see titles of the data too, and we can recover the data. So we were able to get the data, and everything looks to be pretty good. And it's really interesting that we have to use those same tools and for mechanical hard drives, USBs, and SSDs as well to help us extract the data. We have a lot of people that still do use CDs and DVDs, and it's really interesting because we have like a red box over here, like really close to where our location is, and you can always see there's always a lot of people just getting DVDs all the time. So I'm interested to see if you guys actually still use them. Do you guys still use like disc players or anything for either consumption of media content or even for something more like this instance where we have it more like a USB to save like a hard copy of data? That one I would probably definitely see less than anything else, because we still have like 4K Blu-rays. We have all those other things, at least for more uncompressed content, probably get better sound, better picture quality and stuff. And I understand that one a little bit more, but even regular DVDs, you still see people going out there and oh man, it's always funny because you see it there and you see it still exists, right? The red box is still out there. But for Netflix, I know they actually just recently ended their DVD service, so I think someone was still using it, man. That one guy in the middle of nowhere, right, still using it out there. But all things have to come to an end, right, eventually. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave a like. Really does help us a lot. Subscribe for more content. We'll see you guys next video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.